Hello. In this session, we will learn how to apply on-value analysis. What is on-value analysis? It is a powerful project management technique that integrates scope, schedule, and resources to assess project performance and progress in terms of time and cost. It helps project managers to monitor and control project activities effectively and efficiently. Let me now introduce the case study which we will use in this session. Jubba Construction Company has been contacted by the provincial government to construct an office building in the heart of the city Jubba, that is the capital of South Sudan. The project is estimated to take 12 months to complete and has a budget of $50 million. The project has 4 work packages. Designing is scheduled for Q1 with a budget of $2 million. Building gray structure, that is scheduled for Q2 with a budget of $20 million. Finishing is scheduled to be completed in Q3 with a budget of $18 million, and the last work package is furnishing, which is scheduled to be accomplished in Q4 with a budget of $10 million. Now here the status date means we are recording progress by the end of Q3, and we find that designing has been completed by 100% with a spending of $2 million. Gray structure has been completed by 100% with a spending of $21 million. Finishing has been completed by just 50%, and total spending incurred so far on this work package is $20 million. And the last work package is yet to start, as it is scheduled to be accomplished in Q4. Now let's apply on-value analysis. In order to apply on-value analysis, we need to understand 3 basic concepts. They are very vital concepts in on-value analysis. The first one is planned value, second one is on-value, and the last one is actual cost. Let's first talk about planned value. Planned value is also known as budgeted cost of work scheduled, BCWS. It represents the authorized budget assigned to scheduled work to be accomplished by a specific date. In our case, it is end of Q3. So let's calculate planned value in our case. So since status date is end of Q3, so we will consider only those activities or the work packages which are scheduled to be accomplished by the end of Q3. There are 3 work packages, that is designing, building gray structure, and finishing. So if we total the budget of these 3 work packages, so that comes $40 million, means 2 plus 20 plus 18, so that comes $40 million. So the planned value for this particular project at the end of Q3, so that is $40 million. Second concept is on value. On value is also known as budgeted cost of work performed, BCWP. So it is the value of work that has been completed at a specific point in time, expressed in terms of budget authorized for that work. So here you see, so situation is designing had a budget of $2 million, 100% has been completed. Gray structure budget has a budget of $20 million, progress is 100%. Finishing has been completed by 50%, and the budget has $18 million. So furnishing is yet to start, so we will exclude this particular activity from our analysis. So we will take 100% of 2 million, so that is 2 million. So 100% of 20, that is 20, and 50% of 18, that comes 9. So if we add up these 3 values, so that comes 31. So the on value is $31 million. So just remember, plan value was $40 million, and the on value is just $31 million. The last concept is actual cost. Actual cost is also known as actual cost of work performed. It represents the total expenditure incurred so far. So here in this case particularly, you see, so designing has had a cost of $2 million, so $21 million has been spent on work package 2, 20 on work package 3. So if we add up actual expenditures incurred on 3 work packages, so they total $43 million. So just to summarize the 3 concepts, on value is plan value is $40 million, earned value is $31 million and actual cost is $43 million. Now, how to analyze these values? First, let's apply variance analysis. Variance analysis has two measures. One is the schedule variance and second one is the cost variance. Let's first understand what is schedule variance. Schedule variance is simply the difference between earned value and planned value. It indicates whether the project is ahead or behind schedule at a specific point in time, basically. So in our case, basically you see, so schedule variance is 31 minus 40, so that comes minus $9 million. So this is in minus. Remember, if schedule variance is positive, so it means you are ahead of schedule. If schedule variance is negative, you are behind schedule. If it's zero, so means you are exactly on schedule. How to interpret it? The project is currently behind schedule as SV is in minus. So we can say that the project is currently behind schedule by approximately $9 million, and the value of the work completed, that is on value, it is $9 million less than what was actually planned. Second one is the cost variance. Cost variance is simply difference between planned value and the actual cost, means the total spending. It indicates whether the project is under or over budget at a specific point in time. If CV is minus, yes. If it's minus, so that means you are having the problem, the cost overrun. If it's zero, then you are exactly on budget, and if it's positive, that means you are having savings. So in our case, earned value is 31, actual cost is 43. So CV comes minus $12 million. So that is negative. So we can say basically we are having a cost overrun problem, and the project is currently over budget by $12 million. In other words, the actual costs incurred for the project exceed the planned budget by $12 million. So, nutshell, so the CV is minus $12 million and the schedule variance is minus $9 million. So we are having the both problems, the time overrun as well as the cost overrun problems. But if you compare the magnitude of the two problems, mean the cost overrun as well as the schedule variance, so that we find that the cost overrun is a more serious problem than the schedule overrun. Now let's find out the indices to gain more deeper insights. First one is schedule performance index. SPI is simply calculated by dividing earned value by planned value. It is a measure of schedule efficiency. It indicates how efficiently the project team is utilizing resources to achieve the planned work. So SP is 31 divided by 40, as earned value is 31 and planned value is 40. So schedule performance index comes 0.775. So how to interpret it? Remember, if SP is equal to 1, that means you are exactly on budget, on time. And if it's more than 1, you are ahead of time, ahead of schedule. And if it's less than 1, so that means you are behind schedule. So in our case, basically, since SP is 0.775, it is less than 1, so that means the project is behind schedule, as the actual progress is less than what was originally planned. In other words, for every unit of scheduled work, only 0.775 unit of work has actually been completed. Second index, it is CPI, cost performance index. That is a measure of efficiency that is calculated by dividing planned value by actual costs. It indicates how efficiently the project team is utilizing budget resources to accomplish the work performed. So this CPI is equal to 31 divided by 43. 31 is planned value, so earned value, and 43 is actual cost. So CPI comes 0.72. Means the project is experiencing cost inefficiencies as the actual value of the work completed is less than the actual cost incurred. A CPI of 0.72 indicates that for every dollar spent on the project, only 0.72 worth of the work has actually been completed. So again, these two indices also support the same finding which we extracted through the variance analysis. Now let's calculate estimate at completion. What is estimate at completion? It forecasts the total project cost based on the performance to date. There are several formulas to calculate EAC depending on the assumptions about the future performance. However, in this particular case, we will keep in mind only two scenarios. Scenario one is the project's current performance will continue for the remainder of the project. Scenario two is there were some temporary performance issues in the project which have been resolved and are no longer valid, and in the future original budget is expected to remain accurate and the situation will improve. Let's calculate EAC in scenario 1. In case of scenario 1, where the current performance will continue for the remainder of the project, so that we will use the formula EAC is equal to BAC divided by the CPI. BAC is the budget, original budget. So in our case, basically original budget was $50 million and the CPI we have estimated that is 0.72. So EAC will be $69 million, 50 divided by 0.72. So you see the budget is $50 million, whereas the project is estimated to be completed by in $69 million. In other words, it will consume $19 million over and above the approved budget. In scenario 2, there were some temporary issues which have been resolved, which are no more valid, and situation will improve in the future as planned. So in this case, we will use a formula that is EAC is equal to actual cost plus BAC minus EV on value. So actual cost is 43, budget is 50, and planned on value is 31. So here in this case, basically EAC comes $62 million. So even here also what we see basically, so the project is going to incur $12 million over and above the budget that has been approved initially. So that's what all about on value analysis. Thanks for watching.